Hi Aries, welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. Aries, I'm just gonna sling out the cards this week. We're gonna see what comes out. I'm just gonna change up decks as we go, whatever needs. So if you watch more than just your sun sign, I could change throughout the week. I'm feeling called to pull out the Animal Oracle deck. What is this? This is not just the Spirit Animal. Oh we go, the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. So I'm going to pull that out. I'm just going to kind of like channel messages here for you, Aries. Just to open channeled messages for Aries. Those in the Aries collective, those coming to this reading. Interesting energies that I'm feeling called to pull in. So these could be people who have Aries moon, Aries rising. Could even be someone who's cross-watching for an Aries. It's interesting. Well, we'll just see. We'll just let it play out, see what it is. Beaver, lay a solid foundation. See the big picture. Open to infinite possibilities. Take time out. Act as if. Let it shine. Nothing is wasted. Be playful. Okay, I'm going to do one thing at a time here. There's a lot of an underline. There's something that I'm seeing with this card that I didn't know that could happen, but, you know, after seeing it, I guess it makes sense. It could happen. Is people coming across beavers that have been killed by the very trees that they were trying to cut down, finding them in the woods, and depending on how the tree comes down. So this interesting, like, I don't know why I'm seeing that. Lay a solid foundation. So I don't know if I feel like there's a bit of a, like maybe there's some things that you guys are working on. You should be particularly careful in any projects that you're doing. It's not like a deadly thing. I think it's just like, be careful. So Aries, you can be at times, you can be a bit of a clumsy sign. It's just natural because you're usually like your body is moving before your head can even catch up. Or your head is kind of like making the body move before everything else can catch up. And what do we need to do here? Because you can be a bit of a go-getter. So just be careful with that energy, Aries. But laying a solid foundation. The other thing that I'm getting with this, combining it with see the big picture. I feel like if there's anything that you're kind of building up in your life here, you're not really sure what the next step might be. It's almost like once you complete the first level of something, that it's going to make sense what your next step needs to be. It's a very kind of step-by-step approach with this energy that I'm pulling in for you here. Because too, I mean, if you think about the difference in perspective here, the beaver's really low. It's like really way down on the ground there, but the giraffe has a very elevated perspective. So I do feel like whatever foundation you're trying to build on right now, that it's, as you build it, it's going to increase your perspective. It's going to change how you see things. So if you're looking for particular answers in terms of, I don't know, what your future could be, or should you do this or do that in a project, or an idea that you have for yourself, or maybe even something that you're feeling sort of driven to do. I mean, honestly, it feels like it could be almost any area of your life. For some of you, it could be work. Because the beaver to me is also the symbol of the Eight of Pentacles in a couple of the other decks. So it could be something to do with work, but it's as if to say, you know, I mean, you could be even starting a new job somewhere, and you could think to yourself, well, where can I really go here? Is there room to grow? It's kind of like once you get in there and once you've created the foundation, then you start to see what the possibilities are for you. Oh, wow. Actually, it's kind of interesting. As I say that, open to infinite possibilities is the next card, right? Okay. Yeah, that's actually a really good energy. So just there's nothing scary about what I said here. It's just like, be mindful of what foundation you're creating. Like, don't take any shortcuts. That's really how this feels. Don't take any shortcuts in any projects that you're starting out here. Myself as an example, it was a couple things I was doing in the house before I'd actually moved in. And the stool was up a few flights of stairs. I thought, the proper stool. I thought, I'm just going to stand on this ottoman thing. And of course, the ottoman fell out from under me, and I was fine, but right, that's that kind of energy. So just be careful with that. And then you might go, oh, you know what? Yeah, it's good to take that extra like 2 minutes to go and get the proper stool. You'll fall on your ass. But then, because it keeps your I want to say also, it keeps your possibilities open. Like if you don't have a solid foundation and the foundation starts to crack, and then you spend more time trying to repair something, that if you had just spent the time doing it right, like initially, it gives you the perspective for a ton of possibilities. Very interesting. Very interesting. Oh, wow. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah. Actually, I'm going to just do one at a time here. So lay the foundation with the beaver. You have the Strength card, the Page of Pentacles, and the Magician. I do feel like this is the courage to move forward in something. It could be the courage to move forward in some type of new project. It could be something that you want to learn here. But this is definitely right. Like this is the spot where you're going to learn whatever it is that you're going to do. I don't know. So, and then manifesting more. Very studious. Kind of like also if there's anything that you're trying to do here or progress in. But this feels like initial though, doesn't it? With lay a solid foundation, it feels initial. So something that you're kind of like just initially getting into or creating here. It is I want to say it is a long haul. So this could be long-term projects and you're taking the first steps here. And maybe there'll be some level of impatience. Because I mean, Aries is the initiator. It is to do it, is to get it started, but it is to really get it started right here. If there's something that you're working on in your life and you're not 100% sure about it, take the time to learn. Take the time to learn, because that is literally, you're going to progress. You're going to progress really, really well with that energy. But you're definitely going to be pulling on something different here, right? So like myself, I have a Taurus moon. So I would describe that my Taurus moon in this kind of case would be really beneficial for this type of energy, because it's, yeah, you want to utilize something that initiates obviously to get it done, but it's really important that you make sure how it's done is done really properly, is done really well. And then, yeah, see the big picture. Strength card is very perseverance. And yeah, honestly, I do feel like whatever cycle you're starting to, I feel like you're just at the beginnings of this cycle. So do good stuff, do good things, and it will pay off for you in the future. Because whatever you're building on here, so I'm just sitting here, and it's interesting because the way this room is situated, like I can see a big portion of the outside of my own house here. So just like thinking of this, like lay a solid foundation, because you don't know where this could really take you further down the road. So it's kind of like the idea of, you know, if they're going to build this house, the first time they were going to build this house, if they had the choice between going with like, you know, kind of like I don't even know if you have this kind of a choice, but it's like cement, different types of cement. So if you picked a cement that was okay, it was like, you know, not the top end, or you could pick a cement that was the top end. Because where I'm going with this is, if you lay that foundation really, really well, you're not limiting yourself moving further down the road or further into the future. So if you put a cement down that actually, as it cured and it dried, actually, here's the thing, like, right, putting down cement, doesn't that also kind of dependent on weather conditions, like humidity, temperature? I kind of feel that way. So if you're like really anxious to get something started, it's like persevere and learn as much as you can about it to really start making it happen. Because if you put the cement down, right now it's kind of wet snow here. I don't know. I kind of feel like it's probably not the best situation to do that in. I could be wrong, but it's just go with me, okay? So if you do that, and then the foundation doesn't cure properly, and then, you know, let's say 5-6 months into the build, you realize, you know what? I think I want marble floors on the second floor bathroom. I'm thinking marble's probably heavy, right? So you probably need a good foundation to support that. You can't do your marble floors now because you eliminated that possibility before you even started, or as you were starting. That's how that feels to me. So just consider that. Consider that. So see the big picture. Yeah, because you can't break it down. It's really getting stuck on that one. It's like, well, yeah, because once you started putting the brick and you've started putting the framing in and you've built the whole house, and then the contractor comes in and says, well, you're going to have to pull out all those walls. You're going to have support that goes down. And if you had just done the foundation right in the first place. Okay, see the big picture. Well, that's interesting. You have the World, the 5 of Wands, and the 3 of Wands. I'm going to show you the 3 of Wands. But this is like a perspective. This is coming in like a lot of competition. Like a lot, like worldly. Maybe there's something that you want to do here. And it's not just like in your community. Or it's not just... So it's almost like to consider the world at large. A conflict? Because see the big picture. That for me is really coming up. Almost never do I describe the World card as something global. But I am in this. It really feels like it in this. Like something global. See the big picture. It could be a conflict coming in. So that's interesting. See the big picture. Some sort of global conflict. What the fuck is that? No, but that's what it is. That's how it's coming through to me. I mean, I can't just sit here and decide what I want to channel. I don't know. Okay, let's see. Open to infinite possibilities. Could be global competition. Could be a new business you want to start. Oh. See, okay. Open to the infinite possibilities. Really positive. The 8 of Wands, the Sun, and the Chariot. To see the big picture has got to have something to do with planning ahead. With that lay the solid foundation. Because there's something here. I don't know what this is. I don't know if this is like all of us something to consider, but, oh, sorry, I thought I saw a giant squirrel. It's Larry. It's Larry in his tent. Some type of conflict. See the big picture. If it's not globally, like if you're not dealing with anything global, okay? But I'm still going to come back to that in a minute. It could be like something that is concluded in your life. I don't know. There's some sort of competition coming in. There's some sort of strife. Or it's to see that. Once you lay your solid foundation, you will have a different perspective. That I know. That came out early. Is to see the conflict. Are you starting a new project? Are you starting a new business? Are you starting something here where, I don't know, it's going to garner someone's attention? Could be a past employer, be something. But your infinite possibilities are really freaking awesome. I mean, you're just moving right. You'll be moving toward, as long as you can see the potential. If you can see the potential conflicts in something before you really progress in it, you open. Maybe you are in the process of learning something and you may discover some sort of conflict that's centered around it. So this is also to keep an open mind. This is also feeling like don't invest too heavily in any particular foundation just right away until you really see what's going on around it. Do you see what's influencing it? Do you see who's driven towards it or who's driven away from it? Don't put yourself in a pigeonhole. Interesting. This is also interesting because this is kind of like someone who's really just taking the first steps in some sort of new level of manifestation. So don't close doors before you've had the chance to open them. Because the possibilities could be much bigger than you're even thinking about. The infinite possibilities, this is the amazing energy. This is really building on, like, this is momentum that takes you towards actualization, that takes you towards happiness, abundance, accomplishment, seeing everything crystal clear, and then really being able to move with that energy. So see everything crystal clear, see the big picture. I want to clarify this little area for you. The giraffe has a higher perspective. Once you get that, once you can see something. Oh, the other thing I was just showing, I'm just literally like seeing the giraffe clearing the clouds. Like the clouds being up here and the giraffe being, its head being above the clouds, seeing something. All right, so before I clarify that, I want to look at these underlined. The Five of Swords is the only one, the bottom here. You may find yourself in a situation where it may not matter how hard you try to lay a foundation or how hard you try to figure out what maybe a certain path is for you. You're not going to come up with a winning answer just right away. There's something here about really being patient and playing a long game in some type of creation or whatever it is that you're manifesting right now. Just remember that, like, don't close off or don't discount any doors before you've had the chance to open them fully. Okay, so we have chameleon, act as if, let it shine, the peacock spirit. The vulture spirit, nothing is wasted. Sandpiper, be playful. Brown bear, take time out. Rhino spirit, overcome any obstacle. I feel like the see the big picture is overcoming some type of obstacle here. Like being aware of it and sidestepping it. And that's kind of where we are. Like it leads us. Because it's the last underline. It leads us to, it's the closest to the energy that I feel like I'm reading on the table. Okay, so in a certain environment here, acting as if there's something that you really shine in. Act as if, because chameleon is blending into its environment. So blending into an environment, maybe perhaps letting your throat chakra shine. Oh, this is also really powerful energy. This is really powerful pre-manifestation energy with this chameleon and the peacock. And this is like honestly 100% act as if you already have it. Act as if it is already yours and start speaking it. Start speaking it. So I don't know what your goal or your hope or something or your dream could be, but really it's like act as if, start verbalizing it, start putting it out there. I feel like speech is one of the most powerful ways that we can take something from the dream realm, from the ethereal, And then through frequency and vibration, it then becomes like a physical thing that is measurable. Now the nothing is wasted. Now, oh no, this is not overcoming. This is overcome. You can overcome. You have overcome. I think you have here. Because to me, this vulture spirit energy coming in next is a thing that removes the obstacles, removes the things that are not necessary, that could be detrimental to some type of new beginning. Detrimental to some type of new beginning here. That's getting removed. So be playful, take time out. This is a really like chill. This energy here is so chill. It's having fun, taking a rest. Having fun, taking a rest. And then overcome any obstacle. I feel like this overcoming any obstacle has a lot to do. Almost this, maybe this is even like just saying it to the universe, putting it out there to your angels, to your guides, to whatever. Utilizing incantations, anything. Affirmations, or just walking around like, I don't want to say acting as if you could be living in a tent, and you could be through your conversations with yourselves or those that live in the tent with you, you could be saying, isn't this a beautiful house that we live in? This house is so beautiful. I love the solid brick walls. It really, and the siding on the side is just, this is like putting it out there, like making it real. And that actually is the thing that feels like it's overcoming an obstacle. Okay, so I'm going to put that back there. The thing I really want to look into is to see the big picture energy. Okay. It's snowing here again. It's pretty. It's clingy. It's a pretty wet snow. Can you see? I think some of you might even think, you see that like really white stuff back there? There's like a line. That is not snow. Well, there's snow on these shrubs. That is a temporary fence that the neighbors next door put in. Because there's no fence there. So at some point, I have to put a proper fence in there. I don't know what that is. It's some kind of stuff. Okay. I don't know. I need to clarify that. You know what you're looking at. Oh my God. See the big picture so you know what you're looking at. Why did I just tell you that? There's a reason for that. Because this is exactly what we're like. What are we looking at here? What are we looking at? Know what you're looking at. Know what you're looking at. Okay, the world. The Ten of Swords. Oh no, that's filling in front of either. Three of Cups, Strength cards, a Chariot, and the Two of Pentacles. Okay. Well, now this feels like coming off of some type of painful ending, to be honest. Because the first one out is the Ten of Swords. So I think it can, I think this card is representing all aspects of itself. All the things that it can be, it is being here for you right now. So it is representing some sort of a painful, difficult ending. This honestly feels like holding off getting together with someone or some friends. Holding off getting together. The Two of Pentacles. There's two things here. Two sides to a coin. Two possibilities. Something's not quite set in stone. Interesting. Lay a solid foundation. The foundation needs to set. Okay. The Five of Wands. It landed on the World card. The Two of Wands. This is anticipating. This is honestly, if you see the big picture here, you will anticipate some type of conflict in the future. Oh, this is getting interesting. Okay. And then the Three of Wands, right? That's what I said. It was almost like, well, some type of conflict coming toward you or coming in. The Three of Wands. If you can, the Five of Wands. See the big picture. What does Aries need to see here? the Six of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. Well, I don't know. How you given something and how you're charitable towards something or someone. That could end up like being, I don't know. There's a conflict here that if you don't look at things, like really look at things, like really ask yourself, is that really snow? Could that be such a high snowbank that never changes shape? Behind Cindy. Right? It's like it is to be discerning and to be inquisitive here. Somebody could be breadcrumbing you. Or if they are, is there a reason for it? I don't know. That's all I can get from it. So, okay, lay your solid foundation. Lay your solid foundation, Aries. Don't let nobody chip at it. The Seven of Wands. Protect it. Protect your solid foundation. So you lay it, you protect it. Don't let nobody touch it. That's interesting. Don't let anyone touch that. The Strength card. The Nine of Wands, even if it feels like it's something you've had to already do for a while. There's something that you've really had to persevere here for a while. I feel like you're laying a solid foundation. Now, it's like, I don't know what this is. I really don't, but I kind of like the idea that it's still flexible and I'm just continuously shown a house here. It's almost as if, like, what do you need to do before you pour the cement? Like, you need to dig out the foundation. You need to dig it out. Well, even before that, you probably need to get plans approved. Shit, right? So there's so many things here that need to be considered. If you've got this solid found, it's, what is that? I'm seeing, we just finished using that deck. The, Brian Froud's fairy deck. The undressing of a salad. That's important here because there's some, if I remember that, just 1 minute here, just a hot minute here. Oh, where is it? Where is it? Here it is. Okay, I put it away. I'm trying to be tidy. I'm trying to be tidy in my new home. The area you see on the camera is successfully tidy. I'm struggling a little bit with that. I just don't know where to put some things. Anyways, okay. The undressing of a salad. I don't remember. Why? Okay, it has something to do because, okay. I might need glasses for this. Just bear with me here. I want to... Okay, we don't want to miss anything. Because I don't remember the number. I feel like it can be involved around like conflicts around you. But these conflicts are like, you know, everyone just having a bit of a different perspective. You know, like if you're going to lay a solid foundation, you're going to pour some cement. There could be, oh, there it is. There could be, like a contractor who's like only ever lived and worked in Brazil, you know, and you're building a house in Alaska. So their perspective is going to be based on the type of environment that they've worked in. You know, it's not necessarily intentional. Okay. Balance. Avoiding extremes and achieving the impossible, being impossible. Things are in motion and the outcome is impossible to predict. A cool head is required to deal with this, as is a readiness to jump in whatever direction seems appropriate. Just stop right there, right? Because I said there's something important here where you don't close any doors before you've had the chance to fully open them, so that you can have infinite possibilities. You want to be able to maintain infinite possibilities in your life right now. Don't be closing any doors before you fully open them. The more you kind of walk through life like that right now, the better it's going to be for you in the future. Exercise cool judgment while staying ready for the unpredictable. Sudden changes of fortune may appear good or bad, but they're in flux and can be rechanneled if necessary. Develop poise, stay calm. You can come out a winner here, but it is likely to take concentrated effort. Use power with delicacy and discretion. Oh, so that's interesting too. So if any of you have power over anything. Ow, wow, fuck, my finger. I squished it between something. It's actually getting better. I created an abscess, but that hurt. I dropped it on my finger. That is the problem. I just keep hitting it. I'm gonna have like a retarded finger. A really bad looking finger. Anyways. Ah! Okay. My Mars gets ignited when I get pain. All right. Aries. What is this card doing here? With the Emperor. Why is he just laying on the ground there? Okay. I don't know. Maybe that's something to do with the Strength card. Oh, if you have power over anything. Why is the Emperor is there? What is this Page of Pentacles? That was crazy. If you could see how those cards landed. The King of Cups landed on the Three of Wands and the Five of Wands. And then this little pile landed right on the Chariot, which is, and it's got the Eight of Wands, right? It looks so much like the Nine of Swords and the Eight of Wands. Why is the Page here? I want to say it's almost like you're feeling kind of stuck at the foundation level, or you're having a lot of trouble holding back your emotions, like keeping cool, keeping calm, holding back your emotions. There's just a desire and a need and a want to move forward. All right, but isn't it funny? Because it's like the more that you hold yourself back, the more possibility you have of moving forward. Future. The Magician. The Tower and the Two of Cups. Don't, right? Because the Tower is like sudden change. I told you there's a reason salad came out of my life. Salad came out of my life. Salad came out. It actually did. I for salad. I feel like I can't do it. It's like just channeled out. I can tell anything right now. I'm trying not to. So, salad came out of my mouth. Salad came out of my mouth and said, lay a solid foundation. Lay a solid foundation here. Expect sudden change. Because I said salad. So we went to the card and we looked at the book. We had a little tiny field trip over to the bookcase. I could do like Mr. Dress Up. No, was it him? I could have my Insta, what was it? The tickle chest. I'll have the tickle bookcase there. The tarot bookcase. Expect sudden change, manifesting sudden change here. It's like sitting and letting your engines rev, okay? You got to sit and let your engines rev. You have to let the foundation, guard the foundation. Guard this foundation. Maybe something has just become stable. You really need to guard it. Be open to infinite possibilities. Anything can happen. I feel like there's an energy of like anything. Anything could happen here. The Nine of Pentacles, all right. The Eight of Wands. Maybe you're going to start your own job here. The Hierophant and the Nine of Cups. The Sun. Karma, Judgment. Ooh, this is like your due. I don't know. This is feeling like really like the universe is. Hey, this is for you. There you go. Like you earned it. The Chariot. I want to say too, this is also, oh. Oh yeah. This energy here is also about making a proper judgment, making a proper judgment once you have a full understanding. Once you can see everything clearly, making a proper judgment, and then you'll see that anything is possible. The Chariot as the Seven of Cups and the Star. I don't know. You all have done something here that looks like, to me, your manifestation is in the process of developing for you. Expect some sort of a big and sudden change at some point. It does very much feel like there's something around the corner, something in your future here that has to do with, I don't know, I would kind of describe it as extreme abundance, possibly, with the Sun and the Nine of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands, like the intense movement. Energy is really unstuck here. They're moving towards some type of like a dream thing for you, something that you would just dream of. Some of you, it could be like a perfect partner with the Two of Cups and the Hierophant. Could be a perfect romantic partner, could be a perfect business partner, could be a perfect opportunity, the ideal. But don't discount it. Don't close and lock any doors before you've had the chance to open every one and really look inside, because there could be things here that you haven't considered that are meant for you. There you go. The Ten of Pentacles. My finger's not so sore now. The Ten of Pentacles. Abundance. Oh, stability. The foundation to some type of long-term success. Well, there you go. I'm going to go do the extended. I think I'm going to do for you. I'm just going to keep it open this week. I don't know. Some groups may get specific types of readings. Others may just have open channels. It's whatever I feel like, man. So you're going to get an open channel over on the extended as well. I'm not necessarily going to ask about this energy. I'm just going to pull out cards and see what Spirit wants to talk to you about. Thank you so much, Aries. Until next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.